Good morning to you and to these yellow flowers. It's looking beautiful. Of course, uh, quite a bit of pollution in this month of November. Typically, the kids saying hello. They love super bikes. They are waiting for motorcyclists to come here over the weekend. Just say hello. Small happiness, you know, as they call in Hindi, choti choti khushiyan. And welcome back to my channel. I'm the Lone Rider talks about geopolitics, economics, immigration, and impact of technology on our life. And I am found in this place called the Leopard Trail over the weekends, where you see a lot of different types of enthusiasts, runners, trekkers, motorcyclists, bicycles, like all of those kind of things. So that's that's where I am right now. Sunrise has just happened and the weather is getting colder. It's 1st of November 2025 and a lot has transpired in the last 1 week. And I would just speak about it and give my opinion broadly on what's transpiring. So I've been following, of course, most of the world has been following Donald Trump and what he has been up to since he took up the role of the President of the United States of America. So it's basically a lot of what Donald Trump has been doing. Uh, some of it has been liked, some of it has created a lot of chaos. There is a situation of fear even in the United States, so to say, and amongst the immigrants. So I've seen JD Vance and Donald Trump being pretty ruthless in what they say. And I think, there are two parts to what's happening. One, or maybe three parts. One is emotion. Like, is Donald Trump's heart in the right place? Is his mind in the right place? And hence, whatever he's doing. Two is communication. Like, what exactly is translating from the emotion to what he says is also very important. And the third part is, uh, the action. What action does that lead to? So recently, Canada and actually one state in Canada showcased an advertisement on the tariffs and they showcased an earlier viewpoint of an earlier president of the United States, and that's all public viewpoints. They put it in the ad, and the ad kind of was anti-tariffs, so to say. And Donald Trump might have got a WhatsApp forward or whatever messenger he uses, and he slapped another 10% tariff on Canada. So now this is an example of emotion turning out into a bad communication, turning out into a bad action, as per me, because forget the ad. If I am right now talking about uh, bad mouthing US, I'm of course nowhere close to being an influencer, but someone forwards it to you, and I have 20 million followers, and you see, million views on my video talking about you, and I originate in Cambodia, you won't just slap tariffs on Cambodia. This is almost equivalent to what Donald Trump ended up doing. So that's where I completely disagree. I understand the emotion that he has really thought this through, and his economic advisors have started playing this tariff game since he joined. And I'm assuming that all of what he's doing is not purely, he's not sitting with Excel sheets late in the night and deciding what to do. Of course, he has his advisors, but this is something that's now resulting in a bit of ridicule of this gentleman who was supposedly a very strong personality now, I think people are mocking him, people are making fun of him, and rightly so. It's not completely wrong, because if you see China and President Xi and his demeanor when he stands next to Donald Trump, when he meets him, he's very cold, and Donald Trump is saying, "Yeah, we have a great relation, ha ha ha, laugh it loud, I'm cracking a joke," but doesn't work that way, because China believes business and tariffs and geopolitics is a very serious topic. And, there are advisors, there are people who manage the communication, and it's not just whatever you're thinking is going out in the public. And I have also seen the impact of what he says and does on the stock markets. And frankly, I don't do a lot of, like, I don't do any kind of trading or investing. I do, uh, you know, I have different asset classes which I focus on. However, I can very well tell you that as far as, you know, these retail investors are concerned, who lose out when a lot of this transpires. He says a statement and the market crashes. He says a statement and the market goes up. I believe that people are fooled into Friday statements and Monday markets, and a lot of people who are privy, maybe the Trump organization, maybe his associates, the ones who are privy to what's he gonna say, definitely can go long and short on stocks and indices and make a lot of money. So it's not just this is impacting relations; it's impacting your finances also. It's going beyond just it impacting geopolitical relations between countries, and it doesn't impact you. So it and also from a future perspective, I believe that you know his time uh, in US, whenever it is over, I think he'll leave a very bad legacy, is what I truly believe. Because uh, the system is getting broken. The government has been in shutdown. He's traveling his jetliner to different countries, and also on top of that, they're not even having the money to pay out food stamps to people who are in need of that. India, on the other hand, has cut the indirect tax rate of products across segments. Like the car that's going in front of me has gone cheaper by $2,000. It was anyways costing $20,000, but that's 10% reduction almost in the price of this beautiful Mahindra Scorpio. And so different countries are going in different directions. I believe that Mr. Trump's actions are resulting in uh, something that's not good for their country's positioning, and his own, you know, people taking him seriously, specifically as a leader. I think both ways may not work out the best. So, that said, I've reached my destination. Thank you so much for tuning in again. See you next Saturday. Thank you. And this is the beautiful sunrise at the Ducks and Dogs Cafe, and this is him waiting for me. Hi. Hi, buddy. Time to park.